Hi, TWW Australia. Hope all is well down under. I wanted to come on and make some videos for you guys. And I have to apologize. The lighting in my office apparently is horrible because I look as white as a freaking ghost. So I don't really know what to do about that. But there's my mini photo bomber in the back. But anyways, just bear with me here. Maybe if I... No, that's a little bit better. Anyways, I decided to come on here because I know that you guys are absolutely killing it in Australia. The numbers are blowing everybody and everyone at Sensi Corporate out of the water. But I also realized there might be just some really basic questions that you guys might have that you're wondering about. Your guys' training center is not up and running as well as it should be yet. So I know you don't have access to the same amount of training that we have. So I wanted to do some of my own little mini training videos for you guys. So I posted on this page that I would answer some questions over video because I would rather talk than type a whole bunch of stuff. So anyways, the first question I got was regarding how to get more parties and more business booked outside of your immediate social circles. So when your friends and your family and your next door neighbor has done their party, then what? So I have some ideas and information for you and things that I thought of and things that I've done. So some of the ideas would be to network like crazy. So at your parties, you need to ask your guests, all of your guests, if you've played some booking games and you would like to get some more parties. If they're not specifically interested in hosting a party or joining the business or furthering the business in any way, you need to ask them who they know. Make sure they understand why they would want to host a party or join Sensi. Ask them who they know. Ask them if they have any friends or family that may be able to do it. So there's such a power in networking is always be asking for other people's connections. Booking referrals. This is a really cool idea. I haven't actually done this yet, but what you can do with your customers and especially your hosts is you can create your own kind of booking referral or incentive for them. Tell your friends and family, if you get me a party booked, or if you find anybody interested in joining the business, or mainly this would work better for booking parties, I will give you an incentive or a reward for helping me further my business. So some kind of, just calling it like a booking referral, for example, would be awesome. And that would probably be best done when you're talking to your party guests or talking to your host in private. Or you could put a post somewhere, but really, yeah, coming up with some booking and referral I think would be a really good way, because you may have customers that really love the product. They like some more free stuff, but they just don't feel like doing a party, but they sure know somebody that might. So if they have something that's in it for them, then possibly that would be a good idea too. And I do know that I have a photo bomber behind me, but we're just going to continue to keep it real here. And this is how my little one spends time with me in my office when I'm home working and he's home from school. But Seth, you do need to be quiet because I'm talking to my friends in Australia. Okay, buddy? Okay. Thank you. Other things that you can do. Small fairs. Look for those small little dinky fairs at churches, schools, community centers, markets, anything like that. Look for them. Do not rule them out because they seem small and piddly. Some of my very best teammates, my leaders, and best business connections I've made have come from those small little fairs. I'm just keeping on playing with the lighting because I see how white and ghostly I look. Look for those. Research online. Do anything, whatever websites you have in your community, find out where little local things are running and book yourself into a small table. And usually those fairs are very inexpensive too, so that's okay. Look for buildings. This is what I used to do. I used to talk to property management companies and ask if I would be allowed to set up my Sensi table in the foyer of an office building. And there was a couple buildings in Calgary that let me do that whenever I wanted. I didn't have to wait for a fair or anything like that. I would set up a table in an office building foyer and make my connections there and look for and book parties. I have one of my directors actually came from one of those tables. So look for that. Create your own little event. Maybe see if you can have a couple other businesses there doing the table with you at the same time. Connect with City Hall, Town Council, local chamber of commerce. I'm not sure what they're called over there, but go in there and find out what events they have running throughout the year. And if there is an ability to have a business table at it. Those are all ways of opening up your circle, because these are people you did not know before. So you are continually to expand your circle if you're able to meet people through those kind of connections. Clubs. Find out if you have like cultural clubs. A lot of countries have their own clubs there. See if you can come in, if they have any kind of activities or events some night that you could come in and run a table there. Old lady clubs, like there's lots of like old lady tea clubs or whatever. Come and see if you can do a party for them one night, or one afternoon tea. See if you can meet for tea. You have to think outside the box a little bit, but these are all ways that you could get more connections. I really hope you're enjoying the workout session behind me. Fundraisers. That's another way. Fundraisers is probably the number one thing that you can do in your community that can broaden your customer base and your business contacts furthest the fastest. Approach friends, family, go into towns, community centers, clubs like soccer, sport clubs, swimming clubs, dance clubs, anything like that. Ask them if they are in need of money. Like, who really wants to turn away money, right? So fundraisers are a very good way into expanding your circle as well. But yes, you do have to figure out a way to get out of your circle. Something you can also do is take catalogs, load up your car one day, take your kids if you need to, and just literally walk in and out of offices that have women that work there. Ask to leave some catalogs at the reception. If you have some mini testers with you or a little pouch party available, even walk in and say, hey, I'd love to leave these samples with you for a week. Can I leave these with you? Or something cute you could do if you have some extra warmers that you can part with for a little bit. Walk in and just say, I am lending out warmers to any businesses that would like to see how our fragrance scents up their office. So if you would like to, oh, Sethy. If you would like to have your office smell great for 4 or 5 days, I'd love to know how your office smelled after you used our warmer for 4 or 5 days. If you can hold on to my business cards and here's some catalogs and help promote me, I will lend you this for free. And I'll come back in 4 or 5 days to pick it up and see what you thought. A lot of times, if they're allowed to, they won't want to give it back after, and then you can work out some deal. So hopefully that's helpful to you guys. That's just some ideas that I thought of that would help you past your immediate social circle. All right? Thanks for listening.